I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the November 20th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. Morning, Barb.
Good morning.
It's you guys.
Well, somebody step up and make us proud.
All right, ready, Seth?
I'm ready. Born ready.
All right.
Good.
Do you have an extra one for clerk?
I
No,
yeah.
I can give her.
No, it's okay, I can.
Oh.
We've got a couple extra.
got
You
it.
can pass down.
Oh,
Yeah, I got you. No worries.
Are you okay?
Of course.
You can have mine extra.
Ready, go.
Good
You're
morning. Thank you for having us today. We'll just do a quick introduction because we do have at least one or two new faces with us today to introduce you to. So I'm Katie Noyes Johnson. I'm the 4-H educator.
And then I'm Seth Canberg. I'm the agriculture educator.
I'm Jeannie Yant. I do the FNEP, which is Community Nutrition. I'm the program coordinator.
Shelley Karras, office coordinator. And I'm Yvette Graham, I'm the interim supervisor.
So to get started, to kind of talk you through our folder a little bit, we do have just some information to share, just some updates and things about our office. The first piece there on the left-hand side is a letter, just a thank you again for your support over the years. We truly couldn't do what we do without your support, and we want to absolutely continue that relationship with you guys. So that's just kind of an introductory letter. We also have a little piece in there that goes through each of us and what our roles are and contact information. So if you ever want to reach out to us, we're always open to conversations and suggestions and things. I'm going to jump over to the right-hand side and go over some of our highlights for the year to kind of fill you in on some of the good things that we've been doing in Extension. That first piece is just kind of an overview. I'm not going to go in detail about it. You're welcome to read through that. But just kind of talks about our different program areas. So we have 3 program areas that we focus in at our office. So we have the 4-H piece, we have the Ag and Natural Resources, and then we have the Community Nutrition. So that's just a brief, like, what those pieces are. The next page, I'll let Seth talk about because those are his Ag and Natural Resource highlights.
You guys see that good photo of me? Yeah, I added that in.
What the heck's that about?
And it's like, well, if you would want to know, it's actually one of the tallest water hems I've ever personally seen in a farm field.
Really?
Look at that, Mike. It's like 6 feet tall. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So agriculture, I'm still waiting back to hear about yields from my farmers. Last year, about this time, a few weeks ago, I was able to give you guys yields. Like last year, soybean harvest has gone pretty well. A little bit lower than I expected, kind of like 40s to 50 bushel an acre. State average is more like 60, our area is more like 50. Corn, I'm still waiting to hear back. I heard is low in the 80s. Normally we try to get around 150 bushel acres if you guys care. I'm expecting that to hit average though. Corn harvest right now is slowed, so we're still waiting a little bit on that. But soybean, we're pretty much through it. Yeah, it's the weather.
I mean,
It didn't, if you notice, if you drive through, I've seen a lot in Portage, like some of you'll see like the top halves of the corn stalks have started like falling over a little bit. And what happens because that drought in August, they started to cannibalize themselves. So they just get resources for the ears. So it was just kind of timing with the weather didn't work out in August. But
It
so
seemed like a lot of farmers were taking their hay off late
Right.
too. I mean,
I saw the latest first cutting of hay I saw here was down near Streetsboro, that one horse ranch. Their first cutting was, it was 2 days. It was like July 6th, I think, for the first time, which is pretty for the first cutting. That was the latest first cutting I've seen in a long time.
Really late.
Yeah, very late. So that's kind of the update. I'm still waiting to hear back on yield averages. Overall, I'm up to around 150 farms visited in the county. We have about 900. I think we'll get a census update probably sometime next year for our total farms in the county, but we're at about 900. This is 150 of them. I got 5 on-farm research projects, and this is just kind of to determine situations for our farmers, like what they need to be on the lookout for. A lot of it was like insect monitoring. What can they expect to see so they know what insecticide they need to have. We did a little slug monitoring. With like the drought, we did a lot of hay forage quality testing. I sent those down to Worcester. And the biggest one that I've really been tackling is water hemp, because I was doing our annual weed survey. You know, I just drive around the counties. Usually I drive like 250 miles through Portage, just every back road I can get. It's kind of my favorite time of the year. But you know, we're just trying to see what kind of weeds we see. And then water hemp, this one I just randomly saw, it was like on Henderson Road. You know, like Diamond. I popped out and I stopped my Bronco and I was like, that doesn't look right. And then water hemp's a concern because we haven't seen that in Portage in about 5 years. It's not very common in Northeast Ohio, but it's really herbicide resistant. So kind of the best way we have to handle it a lot of times is going out and hand pulling it, which is not feasible if you're talking like 100 acres and you got a couple dozen plants. So I'm still ongoing that with a couple farmers because we're trying to see kind of where it initially started and who I have to inform. But I got like at least the first one I spotted. So that's something we've been doing genetic testing down in Columbus to actually see what herbicides it's resistant to. So I can tell the farmers, don't bother wasting your money on this herbicide. So that's a big thing because I saw that in the county. Do not like that. And yeah, it's a photo of me. Look at that thing. Aren't I cute? It's like 6 feet tall.
Yeah, okay.
But, yeah.
Next.
Well, anyway, so that's pretty much it for agriculture. And then, and I'm now on the Emergency Management Agencies board with Orion.
Yeah.
With you guys. My
Yes,
seat's right by you guys.
exactly.
Can you imagine that, Mike? You and me in an emergency, locked in the same room, 24 hours straight, maybe longer.
That would be awesome.
Could be fun. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's essentially the big thing. That's what we're focusing on right now is water hemp from the agriculture side because we don't want it in our county. But
Yeah.
that's ag.
All right. Awesome. So next we have 4-H. Sorry, I did not have a selfie to put on there. But
I don't get it.
oh my gosh, that camp was so much fun. Those kids, we partnered with the Portage Park District again this year, and they do such an incredible job with the kids. And we went out to Dix Park, and they got to collect insects when they went walking. They learned about flight, different things like that. So it was a really good, it was a 2-day camp this year that actually we did it. It was really hot though. It was very hot in July, but they had a really good time. Some of those numbers there, I believe I shared these with you that last time that we had stopped in. I know I didn't touch on them, but I had shared them with you. We have about 684 4-H youth, 140 clover buds. That's about steady. We haven't really changed a whole lot in that front. We have a really strong group of volunteers, so 191 volunteers this year. They truly they're the ones that keep this program really going. So, and they come up with some of these great ideas for our camps and whatnot as well. We were also able to reach around 211 youth through extended programming, just going to different schools, libraries, and things throughout the year. And then we'll probably push closer to 200 with car teens as we finish out here in December.
Oh, wow.
And that's that program that we do with the court system. Any kids that get any type of traffic violation, they can come through our program and get that kind
There
of.
was a kid that rear-ended the mayor yesterday.
Really?
In Ravenna. There was like a 3-car, yeah.
Oh no, maybe we'll see him in our class.
Put him through cartoons.
Could Sabrina get in that as well? She's had some issues.
You're welcome to
I
come.
don't think she's a teen.
Well, okay, good point.
You know?
Just saying.
So overall, we've been able to reach roughly about 1,225 youth in our county, hoping to continue to boost that number and grow that number. I know when I had my crew in here a few weeks ago, we talked a lot about life skills, because I truly just feel like that life skills piece for us this year was just amazing. They did
Yes.
such a great
I
job.
was very happy with them.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
Their presentations were so good.
I know.
I was so
They were-
proud of them. My heart was just so big that day.
They were professionals.
Yes.
In the making, for sure.
Yes, and that Jenna, that was the one that had made her suit, and then
Oh, yeah.
she's going to the Greece trip and has done all the stuff. We're putting in a nomination for her for Teen of the Year, Teen Hall of Fame.
Oh,
So there's 2 different
really?
big teen awards that they can get. So we're putting in a Teen Hall of Fame for her, and then the Baldessare girl, the one that was on the end that talked about the horses.
Oh, yeah.
We're doing a Teen of the Year for her. So we're really excited. We're crossing our fingers, hoping
awesome.
that we get some good stuff for our teens and just.
They were all very impressive.
Yes, they did such a great job. Such a great job. But, those are just our highlights again. I think I touched on those that day. Record 86 projects that we had qualify for state fair, and then
That's
having,
impressive alone.
yeah, and then of that, 21 of them received some type of honor, and then 8 of them got the overall master clock trophy. So just a really impressive year for our life skills crew. Next page again, that's just some of the big highlights that we touched on. One of the other things I wanted to give Jeannie a couple minutes here to talk about her food and nutrition side of things, so I'm gonna let her speak a little bit.
All right, well, the good news is I'm still here. SNAP Ed, the Community Nutrition Program, SNAP Ed was zeroed out. Our funding for FNEP, which I know is an awful name, it's the Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program, our funding remained level. So we're kind of trying to take over some of the SNAP Ed stuff that they did. We do have somebody, a youth person, she's going into Waterloo, she's out of Stark County, so we're getting some other people to come in and kind of help out where we're missing out on the SNAP Ed people. Also, I'm participating with the health department on their CHIP program, on their chronic disease team. So I'm working with them on that. And I'm busy with classes. I'm not sure, does it say how many people I didn't get to look at the folder. I know I had 103 graduates. I didn't know if it had the overall number of people I reached though. But my program is a 9-week program, so it's not like I just go in one time and I can count them. I'm with them for 9 weeks, and then as long as they're there at the entry and the exit, that's how they get counted in my program. So, oh yeah, I reached 475 families. So, and I'm a totally free program to the county here because of your support. We're able to have me provide the services here in the county.
Great.
All right. So just a couple more things in the folder back on the left-hand side. I did throw in some goals, just some things that we've been talking about in the office as far as what we'd like to continue to grow our program. A big thing I know for my 4-H program, I definitely want to work on some new leadership opportunities. I mean, you saw how awesome these kids are. I want to get more kids, involved in our county doing, whether it's public speaking, whether it's going and touring businesses, things like that. I want them to get, those career connections. So really working on trying to develop some leadership opportunities for them down the road. And then I know Seth is still, he's very passionate about doing his research projects and, going out and finding more things
Out in
to
the
help our
fields
farmers with.
all
Yep.
the time.
Yep. And then, of course, with Jeannie to continue to reach those people and provide those nutrition options for them. So that's just a quick overview of our goals. And then our final piece is our budget. So this is what we are asking for this year. Not a whole lot of changes from the previous year. There was a little bit of an increase in our educator cost share. But aside from that, most of it has maintained. So from I think last year we were at 120. We're just asking for a little bit of a bump of 127.5 to help us out and continue our programming. And then a lot of that additional funding to kind of make up from that comes from the different programming that Seth puts on, different grants that we're able to get for various things. So yeah, that's what we have for you. So are there any questions?
When you say the educator cost share, is that with the extension?
Yes. Yeah, Yvette, do you kind of understand?
So the university has a cost share. Anything above that would be the responsibility of the community. So when you look at the wages with the benefits, so that's what that would be.
And that's for both educators in the office. That educator cost share covers a portion of both educators in the office.
So this isn't your total budget, this is just the piece you're asking us for?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
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 Okay. And your overall budget, is that something that is posted somewhere, or?
So our total, I believe that's that 136 number. I'm sorry, I'm fairly new to this, so I'm still learning the ins and outs of our budget. That piece kind of shows you, overall what we're kind of pulling in, but then also this federal contributions down here at the bottom. Those are those extra pieces like what the state and the federal contributions towards like our, that cost share, and then any grants and things that we're getting in. So that kind of it's kind of all summarized there. Am I saying that correctly, Shelley? Is that what you remember from?
From, yeah, the costs, the estimated OSU state and federal contributions are money coming from OSU and state and federal grants that they receive for the communities.
So it'd be that amount plus what you're asking us then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then, of course, there's additional funds that come in
Yeah.
through scholarships and that are unknown to us at this point until we, of course, receive them, donations and of that nature.
So that would not include Jeannie's position, that is not reflected in this. So those funds are in addition to that are provided by the federal government.
Yeah, her funds are separate from
Okay.
this budget. None of the money we receive from the commissioners goes towards Jeannie's
I'm a bonus.
money.
I'm a bonus.
She's a bonus.
Yeah.
Jeannie's a bonus.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah, none
Hey,
of
we'll
the funds
take it.
we receive from this
Well, especially
goes
everything
towards-
going on with SNAP, it's a good bonus.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
Alrighty, I don't have any other questions.
No, we're good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you all for coming in.
Thank you for having us.
Appreciate
Thank you for all you do with the youth and the farmers.
I love it.
and
I love
the
it.
community.
Yeah, we've got some great kids.
You
in
too,
this town.
Seth.
Me too. I try so hard.
I work at it.
I'll make you guys proud.
Wonderful Thanksgiving.
Have a great one, you guys.
Thank you. Have a good Thanksgiving.
Bye, Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye, Shelley.
Bye.
See ya.
Yep.
How is everyone?
Thank you.
Good. I'm gonna go ahead and pass this out. This is for the discussion item on the agenda.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so I have one discussion item. This is for the contingency update, since we're close to the end of the year here. And I'm guessing the board probably noticed if you look at the auditor certification, our unappropriated certification at this point is $482,876. So I kind of wanted to bring back this list so we could see what makes up that amount. So just kind of to review from the top, the certified cash balance at the start of the year was 17.1 million. The estimated resources were 60.5 million. So the total certification we had to work with was 77.6 million. We've now appropriated 77.1 million. So our unappropriated cert available is $482,876. And just to highlight, in the green section, these are the approved items that the board approved. And the most recent ones are at the bottom. So just to highlight, JDC HVAC, that 25% down payment of $611,000, that went through last week. So we could transfer that cash over to the building fund. And then the sick leave conversion came in at $61,495. That was the supplement to departments, anything that that they hadn't planned for that came through as a sick leave conversion. So those two items, we had just over $1 million, I think, last week, and then those two items, that's what pulled it down to $482,876. So, so I just wanted to show the previous decisions that led into this balance.
Shrinking.
Yeah, at least, I mean, at
Cutting it
least it's
close.
December next week, so we're close.
No, that's, yeah. that's expected. So Jackie, just so I understand, the total appropriations of the 77.1 million includes everything in green because those have been appropriated
Right.
through the approvals.
Right, so it's
Okay.
everything that was budgeted for departments at the beginning of the year plus these additional
these
items.
Additional, okay,
Yeah.
thank you for, just like to clarify that for myself.
And just because the items are appropriated doesn't necessarily mean, like Board of Elections equipment, for example, that's earmarked. It doesn't necessarily mean it'll be spent by the end of the year, but we earmarked it so we know that it's set aside, it's not available.
Right.
But that one will probably be expended next year, so. most of the other ones I think will be spent out.
Sometimes you bring good news, sometimes you don't. Hey, I'm just saying.
Rain cloud, right?
Yeah, but it's not supposed to rain that day.
So, and then as far as the remainder of the agenda, I don't have any comments. If the board has any questions.
I have one question, Jackie. On the Kent Muni Core projects,
Mhm.
the resolution also referenced 2024? But was that already funded last year? I
So,
was a little confused on that.
Yeah, there was a journal entry sent to the auditor's office, but it actually needed to be done by resolution, a transfer needed done by resolution, so we're making up for what, the cash that actually didn't get transferred in 24 and 25.
Okay,
So it was just a
Okay.
mistake last year.
okay, thank you.
Mhm.
I'm good otherwise.
I see we got a lot of payouts and stuff for, conversion and retirement payouts. A lot of people take advantage of the conversion and the sick time, Jackie. Is that what that's from?
Yeah, I think a lot more than were planned, you know. So we did have some budget. I don't know if the board recalls, but departments did budget for this in their budget lines, but then that was one area that we asked them to kind of reduce back to get the budget
Yeah.
balanced.
Okay.
So the budget was kind of limited, and we kind of knew it would probably go over.
Over. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have anything else.
Read away.
Alright, there we go. Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes Commissioner Mike Tinlin, President of the Board, to sign the EMPG cash reimbursement request in the amount of $54,245.01 for the EMPG fiscal year 24 as prepared by the Portage County Emergency Management Agency Office and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management with no exceptions noted. Copies of this request will be kept on file at the Emergency Management Agency's office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina? Yes.
Jill? Yes. Mike?
Yes.
In accordance with section 305.30K of the Ohio Revised Code and this board's resolution 21-0396 and this board's resolution 21-0878, the Board of Commissioners acknowledges and approves the county administrator's approval too. I'll make a motion to direct the auditor's office to pay process the November 20th, 2025 bills, ACH payments, wires, journal vouchers, and then and nows, as applicable, contingent upon the verification of the reports as presented by the county auditor and reviewed by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to process the November 20th, 2025 budget amendments as reviewed and recommended by the Department of Budget and Financial Management.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to transfer from Fund 1026 Kent Muni Court Projects to Fund 3012 Government Bonds Refinance 2021.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the Portage County Engineer to execute local public agency agreement number 43399 with the Director of the Ohio Department of Transportation for one intersection corridor safety study in Portage County.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to authorize the application to the Ohio Attorney General's Office opioid remediation 2025 grant program on behalf of the Portage County Sheriff's Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
The sheriff's office is here. Did you send them in?
Morning.
Good morning.
Morning, gentlemen.
Hello.
How's everyone?
Good. Yeah, so far so good.
Good, good, good.
How about you?
Perfect.
Wow.
In every way.
Okay. Maybe we should leave before that.
Let's not get caught up in the moment.
If we could just be like you.
In every way. Hey, speak to us.
Ron, you want to start? Need a
Inmate food and medical is why we're here, and we do pay a flat monthly amount to university hospitals, roughly $150,000 a month, and that increases on each contract anniversary date every year, I should say. There's also a quarterly reconciliation invoice that they send to take care of unknowns or things that fluctuate a lot. Certain types of drugs, hospital visits.
So if they go out, obviously you can't make a plan for what every medical condition of every inmate in Portage County will need. So the contract covers the basic care that's done inside the jail, and then it's reconciled for anything that goes out. And that also includes medically assisted therapy, drugs, behavioral health medications. Those are all high cost stuff, so that gets to come back to reconcile. I will add, though, we don't get it, but we have been very successful as far as submitting through OMOS every half for reimbursement on mental health and, well, it's the mental health drugs, and they combined it last year with MAT. Now, Portage County was in the front doing MAT before. It was a kind of a have-to type thing for jails, and part of that was because we could get reimbursement.
Yeah.
So we get the lion's share of it back. So I don't know what Ron's numbers there is that we need to.
We got $35,000 in June, and then
It's
we
like
just got a
83.
check yesterday for $83,000.
So we get the lion's share of it back, but you have to spend it first. So you have to reconcile it, and then I submit it. I won't be able to submit it until January. Put it all together with UH, all that. Those that are reimbursable. So mental health drugs and MAT are the only ones. Some of the other high-cost drugs are obviously cancer, that cost, and HIV drugs. So we get inmates with both of those, and those are high-cost things. So
Well,
we
that's
do
good
our
to hear.
best
Yeah,
to reach out to the courts and see if there's alternatives, but, you know, if they gotta be in jail, they gotta be in jail. And we have had some that had to be in jail for a significant amount of time that took cancer drugs every day,
Right.
so.
Yep, that adds up.
It does. The food part that he's talking about, that's just contract. I know we went to bid, the county went to bid, and we went with the lowest bidder of the three that put in. But food costs are up for all of us, and it doesn't really change for the jail either, so.
So how much are you looking for extra for each?
148 for inmate medical and 30,000 for inmate food.
And again, in January, I'll submit, we'll try to get a chunk of that 138 back, but it's gotta be spent before you can seek reimbursement. And then it comes back to the general fund, it doesn't come to Ron, so.
So overall, what do you think the increase is related to? I mean, is it?
For inmate medical, it's just, honestly, it's just, unfortunately, our clientele don't take care of their bodies when they're not in jail. And when they come to jail, we don't get the same ability. We have a requirement to care for them and a requirement to provide treatment for them. So that's part of the issue.
The quarterly invoices that we were getting a year or two ago, they would run in the range of 80 or 90,000. This year, 105, 171, 182. And there's the difference of what we're looking for right now.
Ron, is someone checking and balancing the invoices to actual services? Because I know like a couple of years ago, or maybe it was last year, we had a case where UH was actually double billing us for stuff. And so, do you guys have that resolved, that someone now is actually checking the invoices to make sure that there's no double billing and that?
Yeah, and when that came up, we
services
brought
are-
Brian Adams with us to quell that with, as far as the jail to ease that. That was last year or the year before, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think I don't
To-
think it was
to
like, I
show,
think a year
yeah.
before.
But yeah, we have
I
a
was just
process in
curious.
place, and then they submit it out, and then we compare that to the actual send-outs, and then Ron gets the actual.
So, how are we doing on the inmates from like the US Marshals and ICE? Because we see the numbers fluctuate,
Mhm.
but we're not seeing that any revenue has come in for those.
Well,
If
in all,
the case, yeah.
so the board wanted to change the way they normally do that. So when we did that contract, we submit, but I don't see it come back because they're not paying it through the normal channel where like Ron can then put it in the general fund. So we submit it out what they owe, but because of the contract going straight to the Board of Commissioners, obviously they're not, it's the federal government, they're like, well, it goes here by ACH or whatever, so
Yeah.
we don't see that. Now, I will say, we did get notice that when the federal government was shut down, obviously, so was our payment for any of that too.
But we haven't
so.
received any payments, that's my
Then-
concern. Jackie, you checked again, haven't you?
So I haven't seen a pay-in under the sheriff's federal, US, I think it's the US Marshal line.
Yeah.
So are you
Yeah.
saying it's an ACH, the general ACH that would go
I,
to the
I,
treasurer's
well,
office?
what we'll need to do then is connect you with Kelly, who submits our bill, and see if the two of you can
Figure
reach
out
out to
where the
them, because
money's
they,
going.
Yeah.
because they disconnected we're submitting the bill,
Mm-hmm.
but the payment is going to somebody different than us, so it's kinda like.
Right, because it's the general fund.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
tell whether they
Yeah.
paid it or
Yeah.
not paid it, or be able to
Mhm.
compare it to.
Yeah.
So,
Right,
which,
Okay.
that was part of the issue when we were going through that process,
Yeah.
as far as changing the language at the top. They were, well, we don't
Sorry.
normally do it, but they did, so.
Are you seeing a lot of federal inmates then?
No, we probably got 3 today, I think. So, but 3 or 4 a day. I mean, obviously, you should have got something by
And they're in and out, aren't they? They're not
Um,
there sometimes?
They're not there permanently, no. They're there
Yeah.
until they finish their trial with the federal court. Once they're sentenced, then they'll go to a federal prison. We're not holding them after that point, so your version of how long, I mean, a month, a couple weeks,
Really?
depends how long they go through their process.
And I think for the federal inmates, their normal medical is covered, would be covered by the per diem of the $100 per
That's-
day. But if they go outside
Correct.
of that, then that's something that the
Our
federal
medical
will cover
sends that
above
bill.
and beyond,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah,
Okay, so
we don't
keep
incur
track of
that. Yes, we don't
Okay.
incur any of that cost. It's,
Yep.
there's a process that we have to reach out to their office when somebody has to go out, and then that way, when that inmate is out, the cost of their care is going to the federal government, not to the local here. So, if they need to see a nurse for MedPass while they're in the jail, we still do that. But
Sure.
if it's something like a reconciliation, no, that would go out to
Okay,
the feds.
perfect, I just
Yep,
wanted to
that's
make
not
sure.
on here. Nope.
Yeah, okay.
So, if that helps.
Just trying to
No, I
understand.
get it. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
Pieces and parts, yeah.
Yeah, there's a
that's
lot
I'm
of-
like,
Yeah.
'cause I see.
And we should probably,
the
they're
numbers.
back in business now, so we should connect the two to figure out if there's been payment made yet. so,
Yeah,
Because there should have been
yeah.
something. We started in May,
Mhm.
so there should have been the first one out in June or July, so we should have seen something with it.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Anybody, before we switch to food, anybody have anything else on medical? I just had a quick question on, so on the food, if we have a contract with them, it's probably like per the number of inmates being served, is that it?
Correct.
Okay,
And-
so
and
that's
it-
why the fluctuation
And it
is
fluctuates a little
there.
bit based on the population, and there's tiers in the pricing depending on
Okay.
the numbers and where it's at.
Okay.
But when I was talking to Ron, he said correct me if I'm wrong, Ron, we budgeted for what the actual cost was of last year.
So since we've seen an increase.
But the contract already has a built-in increase. We already know when we do a contract that they have increases annually based on consumer price indexes
Sure.
and stuff. So that's probably a big part of the shortage there too. If we budgeted on the actual cost in '24, then we didn't budget for the increase in '25.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. But some of this can be attributable to a higher,
Cost of food too.
higher cost of food and probably on average more inmates
Mhm.
in 2025 compared to 2024,
Yes.
if that's
Yes.
a correct assumption?
Yes.
Okay.
Plus
Yes,
more.
and we had
A
we
new
went to bid
contract.
and a new contract.
Yeah, that's
so
what I was gonna
it-
ask.
and
It did
there was-
go up.
It did go up,
I
and they were
remember
all.
seeing
it
that.
was-
I mean, compared to what they get all day,
Yeah.
it's not a lot, but it does add up.
It does add up, yes.
Sure.
Okay, I don't have any other questions.
Looking at you.
Yeah, I got one more question. So are you looking for, so this is for 2025. So I guess the date of the invoices and when are they due? I mean, are they due in December? Because I guess what we're getting up to is the end of the year.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So just trying to think about like, the date of the invoice is December. Is it something that can be paid in January and goes into the January 2026 budget? Just kind of wanting to get.
There will be at least one more payment of both food and medical yet this year. December's, if we have that money put in, we'll have it encumbered, and it will be paid beginning of January.
Mhm. Okay.
think my comment's twofold. One is, we gotta get on where those checks went, if they even came.
Yeah.
Cause I know I questioned that a while ago, just in passing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've been asking about them too.
Okay, and that's something we need to just stay up on. And the other thing that I'll make a comment about is that you brought to us two areas where we really don't have control over,
That's correct.
medical and food.
Yes.
I mean, we just really don't. And, you know, I can remember a couple of years ago when you and I spoke about the patient with cancer that
Mhm.
was an inmate. And my questions were already answered by you. What can we do?
Yeah.
And judge wasn't willing to release and come back. It was, you're doing your time, and, okay, I'm good. You
Yeah.
know, that's what you want, and that's fine, but, you know, you guys end up, and we end up grabbing the cost of that, and I get it. And when people come in injured, go to the hospital, and your medical staff has done an outstanding job of taking care of things, but somebody needs stitches, they don't wanna go back to the jumpsuit room, they gotta go to the hospital. So those are two factors that I don't really think we have an alternative.
No, it's a rough
You
one.
can't negotiate those two.
No, the only alternative is we can bump it to pay into
Sure.
January, because
Yeah.
we're not gonna have
Right.
time this year.
Right,
It's not gonna get done.
yeah, okay,
And who knows, maybe by then we'll find some of this money.
sure. Well, that'd be nice,
Yeah.
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Seems to be going around a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, anything else,
I
guys?
don't have anything else. Ron?
No?
All right.
Well, hey, we
You guys
appreciate
good?
you.
Thanks
Don't
for
be
having us.
strangers, stop in once in a
Thanks.
while.
Good seeing you.
All right.
Just stop in and say hello, you know.
We'll think about
Say
that.
what's up.
I'll try not to be down half
They did say they had donuts up front, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
See?
well, we know you guys didn't bring them. Is that bad?
But they can still eat.
Well, it's accurate, but.
Have a good day. Thank you for stopping in.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ron.
See you Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Thanks, Major.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Next.
You're up, girl. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Project update.
Perfect.
I have a
What I
little
deal with
more
every
to
day.
chat
How can I
about
not be
today.
perfect?
What's, oh, so
mean, look.
nice.
It's Thanksgiving.
That's right, thankful.
Thankful.
It's the rose between two thorns.
Oh, boy.
Okay, then. Okay, I have project updates, and I wanted to tell you that we got payment for Congressman Joyce, we're up to date for
Good.
the rent.
Okay.
When he was talking about that, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, we just got that today, actually this morning, so let me give you project updates, and then I have, I also wanna give you our contingency list. Remember we keep talking about like all the stuff that we have? I have some pricing on some stuff, but I just wanna get in front of your face so you know of the stuff that's on our radar in maintenance, so that you know for each building what we
Sure.
know. And we're gonna just keep adding to it, and once I get pricing on everything, I'll just keep putting it down, cause I always want it in my head, what we need to do, so. And it's not doom and gloom, it's just facts.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I don't know if you guys noticed this morning down the hallway of the treasurer's office, we have a nice exposed ceiling right now.
Yes.
And I don't know if you saw that pipe. That pipe is quite bad. So there, right now, currently, we had the abatement done yesterday, and we are getting in there today. They wanted to do it tomorrow, and I do not want to do that and then be gone. If something happens where when they cut the pipe and it breaks in another section, and then we're not here the next day. And also, we are having maintenance come in over the Thanksgiving day just to check the building to make sure that we have no water leaks. So
Yeah.
that's what we're gonna do.
That was last Christmas, wasn't it?
That
we
was
come
2
out?
Christmases ago,
Two
on Christmas
ago.
Eve at 11:40
That was
p.m.
Yeah, that was lovely. It
Yes.
was.
Not like I remember.
I just, it's not ingrained in your mind.
I know.
I got your text, I had just volunteered at the Shepherd House or the Haven, got off my 1 o'clock shift, and I'm like, what?
Oh, it was lovely. Yes. So
Flooding
I ruined a
everywhere.
pair of shoes, but nobody's asked.
no, you'll be okay.
I'll be fine.
Yes. So they're doing that currently. It's probably about 6 to 8 foot section right at the moment. It's a 3-inch pipe. They're turning off the water. Claire just sent an email, so we're doing that right now. And then the generator. So when we did that nice turn off the power with Ohio Edison, the transfer switch in the main switchgear system that's original to this building never transferred back over, which is what the generator is on for our heat.
Yeah. Ooh.
And we can't switch it back over. It can't be done because it's the main. So there's 3 different transfer switches in that main, the big old box. Have you seen that in there? Have you guys been in it? Oh, I'll take you.
Yeah. Let's have a field
There's
trip.
2 of them. There's one on the 2nd floor, and then there's one to the original of this hospital. So actually it was with Bob Rummel, and there's another 130. If you want to come on a journey at 1:30, you can come speak to Spielman and Bob Rummel about this whole thing, because I want to get more of a grasp on the whole situation of really how much is involved. So when Ohio Edison turned the power off to the building, we expected the boilers to come on and everything to fire up, and they did not, because that transfer switch that was supposed to be on that generator never transferred over.
Was it connected?
It's connected, but it's broken. Because it's the main one to the original building. We have so many transfer switches in this building that transfer over when the power goes out, and it should have. So, but they don't want to mess with it because it's over 100 years old.
Wow.
Yeah. So we can do a temporary, so what the thing is then that you'll see this on my upcoming contingency list, is eventually someday that we are going to have new switch gears put into this entire building, 2 of them. I don't know if they can make them smaller, that's what we're gonna talk about today. But we need new switch gears in this building, because you don't want something original to this building, because if that main power to the whole building doesn't ever come back on, which they'll always bypass whatever they do right now because they're afraid it wouldn't come back on, we wouldn't have power to the building.
Which would be
Because it's
bad,
original to the building parts of it, so.
especially with winter months coming up.
Yeah, I mean, this has been going on for forever. I mean, we've never had heat on our generators. So when we got the new generator, I was excited because we got that new panel put in and everything for the original generator to have power to the generator so that we're all good to go. Because we got the elevator put on now, it's good to go. We got other lighting, we got the IT rooms put on there because we had a new transfer switch put in for the IT room so that they could have it on the 6th floor. So it would last longer instead of their battery backup. We did that. But that is a main concern for us right now. Now Bob's gonna come up with an alternate temporary situation for us, a new game plan, so we can add another transfer switch. It's gonna be on the outside of this big machine box for right now, so that we could have one potentially. That's what we're discussing today. So if you wanna come to the meeting at 1:30, I can invite you all.
Okay, I'm good.
Oh, it's
You can
fascinating.
just give us an update.
Yeah, it's, when I was looking at them, I'm like, oh, I don't even, that box is, it's old.
Well, I know they're old, and
I mean, they've lasted so
I'm
long.
just sitting here
Wow.
trying to figure out, they're so old that, there's no repair, it's gotta be replaced. And pretty much most of it now are electronic transfer switches. That's what I have at my home, you don't even know it.
Yeah.
It used to be here, this lump.
Oh, yeah,
this
you hear
big
some-
thud.
yeah.
Not anymore, it just slides over.
So that's what we're gonna get a cost on, like a whole brand new system. Won't that be fun? I was just a little rain, a little drizzle. Just gonna see, we're gonna see.
A little rain,
A little
she
rain,
says.
a little rain. So.
Okay.
Okay, moving on, just to the back page. The sheriff's department, I put on here, we gotta fix their catch basin in the spring. It's about a $5,000 repair, it's the bricks caving in. So they noticed that when we did the seal coat, when they were doing all that.
Oh, yeah.
It's starting to, so we need to fix that so it doesn't all the way crumble in, and then we have some flooding issues, so we're gonna fix that too, so. That's not a huge, I won't give Jackie a heart attack on that one, so we'll be good there. So that's all I got for my project updates. Now I will give you my contingencies. I worked with maintenance on these, we've chatted, it's been ongoing for quite some time. We actually have a lot off of here, this used to be 3 pages.
Shannon, I saw Diana the other day, she was in actually, when are they gonna be able to put those baseboard heats in?
I have not done that, I have to work with Jackie on pricing, I don't have the budget for it. So I'm out, so we'll have to talk about it. I'll probably, if I have any budget at the end of the year, she'll have to probably work from like my supplies and all that. We'll have to move something if I have anything, because I literally don't have any budget, so.
That's the problem when you're dealing with.
Yeah, she said she was okay, she told us she was okay for at the moment, she was okay with it, but I did tell her we were coming up with a game plan. She was fine with that. I don't know if she's saying anything different, but she was okay with us at the moment, so. Okay, so if you just wanna take a look here at the admin building, you can see we have several. I don't know if you guys want me to go line by line, I mean, you guys could probably see it. But then we have others at the Ravenna Courthouse, the Riddle Block, the JDC, you guys all already know about that. And I also included the HVAC system on there because that's gonna be ongoing for 2026, the prosecutor's office and the sheriff's department. Some of these are wants and needs as well as not we have to have it right now. But we also had that on the contingency list before, so I put everything on there of the requests of the departments as well. So if you notice the admin building, this is gonna be a high ticket price. We were supposed to do this year, but then we had the JDC that came into play, and we were supposed to fix all the air conditioning next year for this building. Brian's gonna have to put some Band-Aids on this building for next year because we're gonna have some issues. Because this year was supposed to be the year that we fixed our air conditioning in this building, and he's got compressors going like crazy. So I'm gonna have to replace some compressors. They're about $3,000 to $5,000 a piece. So he doesn't know what he's gonna get into when he fills the towers again. We've got rotting towers. It's bad. And we're not gonna have the funds when we were chatting to fix them. So he's gonna do his best to put it, and he says it's not sounding like we're probably gonna fix them next year, so he said he will do his best. But I will probably have to come to the board and tell you that I'm gonna need some project expense funds. And we'll just go from there. And he does a lot of it himself, so we save a lot on.
We save a lot there.
He saves us a lot of funds
Yeah.
by doing that, so. And when they do that, when they do the HVAC in our area, it says in part of internal services, in our area, some of our area, it looks like this, the ceiling does, but a lot of our ceiling is on a track system. So if you take out, like if you have to fix like a ceiling tile in here, you have to literally take out the whole section of the ceiling just to get to this one area on a track system. Well, half of it's broken out and they just like painted over it over the years and stuff like that. And you can't access the ceiling anymore. In our area, we don't have heat in part of our area. In the internal service. We're fine though, because a lot of it heats off of the other sections, but that'll have to be replaced. Now that is not a huge expense, but it's like a ripple effect. Once you fix one thing, you gotta fix other things. So that just adds up. And they also stated if we do go out to bid or we go with a company that's on the state bid contract, if we fix the air conditioner at this building, we should do it at the law library as well, as you'll see under the prosecutor's office, because you get a better deal. Because the law library, they have one unit running out of the two. It's just, maybe I am a rainy day person, so.
I don't see anything under the law library, did I miss?
I'm sorry, it's under the prosecutor's office, because they're at the prosecutor's office.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry about that,
Down below.
yeah. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of costs on these because we were just kind of putting them down on paper just to have them here. And they will change anyway whenever we go to repair them, so. And if you guys think of anything you would like me to put on here, let me know. I think we covered it all. I think we've got it all down, but things pop up, so. But do you have any questions on that at all? No?
I do not.
No.
Okay,
Thank you. for
you're welcome. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
This is always nice.
Don't look at me like that.
Don't give me that.
Don't give me
I
that.
don't want the bottom number.
I know.
I saw you didn't put a total.
I
on there,
didn't
so
want to
had
put a total on there.
Yeah,
Don't do
I
that in
saw
your head,
that,
Jill.
Oh, she's been over here pounding the machine, doing her clicking. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, appreciate all your hard work.
Yes, no problem.
Okay.
And then I just have resolutions.
Okey dokey.
Not too.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the U.S. House of Representatives lease agreement for Congressman Joyce to lease 2 rooms. Rooms 138 and 139 situated in the first floor of the Portage County Administration Building.
Second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to amend Resolution 25-0577 to set the request for proposal for the Portage County Jobs and Family Services Department.
Second?
Roll call,
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to sign the memorandum of understanding with Geauga County Board of Commissioners agreeing to the existing water service area boundary of the city of Aurora in Geauga County.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners authorizes the agreement with the Portage County Solid Waste Management District and Green Board IT LLC to provide the collection of discarded electronic devices.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, is that it?
There's one more.
Oh, I'm sorry, I
Number
crossed it off. Okay, the Board of Commissioners authorizes the purchase through Sourcewell contract of one model 926 wheel loader from Ohio Cat for the use of the Portage County engineer.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Always a pleasure.
Great.
I'd like to request
You have
an
more
executive
pleasure.
session.
Right here. Okay. In accordance with the Ohio Revised Code 121.22G2, the Board of Commissioners moves into executive session to consider the purchase of property for public purposes, the sale of property at competitive bidding, or the sale or other disposition of unneeded, obsolete, or unfit for use property in accordance with section 505.10 of the Ohio Revised Code. If premature disclosure of information would give an unfair competitive or bargaining advantage to a person whose personal private interest is adverse to the general public interest.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina,
Yes.
Jill,
Yes.
Mike.
Yes. Mr. Metzner, we're gonna ask you to step out, please, while we have an executive session. You're more than welcome to come back when we're done.
make a motion to come out of executive session.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes, no action. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks. I'll go ahead and do miscellaneous. I'll make a motion the Board of Commissioners acknowledge receipt of the November 21st, 2025 certificate of the county auditor that the total appropriations from each fund do not exceed the amended official estimates of resources as presented by the Portage County Auditor Office.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I make a motion the Board of Commissioners agrees to sign the November 20th, 2025 correspondence to Kate Church and Mike Tinlin to submit an online Ohio Public Work Commission disbursement request number 1 on behalf of the Portage County Engineer to consultants Carvo Companies DLZ and the Portage County Engineer's Office in the amount of $157,577.08 for Fund 4271 Hartville Road resurfacing. 72.4% of said request was paid with local funds.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Yes.
Make a motion the Board of Commissioners in collaboration with the other elected officials in the administration building agrees to authorize the 12 p.m. closure of County Administration Building on the following dates. Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. The Board of Commissioners agrees to authorize an exception to Section 23E1 of the Personnel Policy Manual. Each Commissioner Department is authorized, not required, to grant 4 hours of paid administrative leave to non-essential full-time employees and 2 hours of paid administrative leave to non-essential part-time employees, which may be used on the following dates. Wednesday, December 24th, 2025. Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. Administrative leave is waived if not used, and employees working on the above dates will not receive overtime. For the purpose of this order, non-essential shall be defined by the department director in a non-discriminatory manner using their sound discretion.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Okay, I'll make a motion, the Board of Commissioners agrees to sign the correspondence regarding the Hickory Creek Phase 1 project, advising the Portage County Water Resource Department records indicate that the project has been completed, including construction of all sewer lines, testing and adjustment of manholes to final grade and restoration. All conditions of the general sewer agreement have been met, and the project is accepted by the Portage County, subject to the usual 1-year guarantee of workmanship and material.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the reappointment of William Tarver to the Portage County Developmental Disabilities Board of Trustees.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike.
Yes.
Make a motion, the Board of Commissioners approves the appointment of Christina Krister to the Portage County Developmental Disability Board of Trustees.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
I'll
Yes.
make a motion to accept Beck Road in Shalersville Township, Portage, Ohio.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
I'll make a motion to accept Centennial Trail and Heritage Court in Shalersville Township, Portage County.
Second?
Roll call.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes. All right. Anything else come before the board at this time, Madam Administrator?
No, thank you, Mr. President.
Commissioner Bennett?
Just a reminder that next week, we will have session again on Tuesday because, Commissioner Crawford and I will be in Columbus for the winter conference for CCAO.
Commissioner Crawford?
Nothing at this time.
Okay. I'd like to recess if we could until 11 a.m.
we are live.
Well, welcome back from recess. Is there anything else to come before the board?
No, sir.
No, I do not.
I do not, thank you.
Okay,
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second?
roll call, please.
Sabrina?
Yes.
Jill?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes, and a very happy Thanksgiving from our board to your